One of the most exciting parts of being able to do this, to talk to you on YouTube, is the fact that I get to share with you information that no one has seen before. It is something truly exciting to be able to share my excitement with each and every one of you. Hey everybody, Gary here with Rock Solid Productions. I hope you appreciate this episode and really enjoy what we have to share with you today, as I think we may be one of the first to bring you this information. If you look behind me, you see the Retro Fighters logo. You see Retro Fighters controllers here on the bench. I am a fan of Retro Fighters products, from the original Brawler 64, the wireless Brawler 64, the Striker DC, the Gen Pad. I've just loved Retro Fighters products, and I am happy to be able to share with you this new controller coming from Retro Fighters. And if you look up here, you might be able to see X, circle, triangle, square. This is designed to be a wireless controller for the Sony PlayStation and PlayStation 2. What I want to know from you down in the comments, how geeked are you for this announcement? I am just like, this is so cool. So basically this is called the Retro Fighters Defender, and it is hitting Kickstarter by the time that you see this video here. Now, if we take a look at the time frame, this is kicking off in July of 2021, and they are hoping to have it out to their backers by January of 2022. Now, that is a very aggressive time frame that they are looking at here, but it's also one of those things that they've been overly aggressive with some of their announcements in the past. Here, I absolutely wish them the best of luck that they can hit this time frame. So less than 6 months from announcement to delivery of Kickstarter backers, and you can believe, oh yeah, I am going to be a backer on this. It is going to come in multiple different colors, and it does work on a 2.4 gigahertz, not Bluetooth, frequency band. I know many people may already be wondering, because I asked this question of the Retro Fighters folks myself, will this work with the wireless Brawler 64 as far as the receiver dongles, and vice versa? Will the wireless Brawler 64 dongles work with the Defender controller? They won't. While it's 2.4 gigahertz, they are using a different protocol, so one will not be compatible with the other. Now, there are multiple colors coming, which is very, very cool, and depending on how many backers they get, they may also introduce exclusive backer-only color schemes that you can get. Let's take a closer look at the announcement. So we start off with the beautiful Retro Fighters logo, introducing the Retro Fighters Defender wireless controller, and you can definitely see the inspiration here from the Brawler 64, from the Striker DC. Love these colors. There is the jungle green, there is the gray right there too, black. I love the black. The blue looks really cool too, and again, transparent green, or for 8-bit glitch, the jungle green. The layout, again, reminds me of the Brawler 64, but it also has enough inspiration from the original PlayStation and PlayStation 2 controls that it looks really, really good. It did look like it had integrated rumble into the grips in the transparent different variations of this. 4 different colors. Retro Fighters Defender, looking amazing. So excited for this. So let's look at the Kickstarter page itself here, because again, this is not started yet by the time that you see this. I think this is the video that we just watched, going through here. Yeah, it's same video there that we just watched. So what is it? They are happy and excited to announce their latest wireless iteration of the Retro Fighters family of controller, now for the PlayStation 1 and the PS2. We have spent nearly 12 months, they have spent nearly 12 months in development on the wireless PS gamepad. It is a new option for playing PlayStation 1 and PS2 games wirelessly. The Retro Fighters PlayStation wireless controller comes with premium features and designs, featuring 2.4 gigahertz wireless technology and a built-in rechargeable battery. The PlayStation wireless gamepad has a wireless range of 30 plus feet and a battery life of over 10 hours per charge. And again, here you can see how they, it looks like they've pretty well matched the color of the original PlayStation with the gray. Kind of see it in the hand here too. And what is it? It is the controller that showcases wireless 2.4 gigahertz technology, so you can now play your retro games from afar. The PlayStation wireless gamepad is multi-system compatible. It works with the PS1 and PS2. Just some of the features, as you can see here: 2.4 gigahertz wireless technology, pressure sensitive buttons, very, very cool. Turbo functionality. auto input function, comfortable and responsive analog sticks, vibration feedback, compatible again with PS1 and PS2, and that 30-foot range. The colors, here is the classic gray, well, and they even say on screen, classic gray. I was just going to call it that. The black is absolutely beautiful. I loved it on the Striker DC. It looks terrific here as well. They're calling it transparent green, jungle green. Now, if you look here, it does almost look like it has rumble motors built in. So let us hope that we get down and we can get some more confirmation on that. Same thing here on the transparent blue. Looks like we do have rumble actuators there. The wireless dongle, easy to connect your Retro Fighters PlayStation wireless controller using the wireless dongle. Connection is as easy as plugging in the dongle and pressing any button on your gamepad. Nice low profile and everything. It looks really good. It has the Retro Fighters logo, and then same thing there too. Retro Fighters PS wireless controller is compatible with, again, PS2 and PS1 through both that wireless receiver. And the nice thing is, if you look here, the dongle, it is not so huge as to obstruct the memory card slot, so you can still use memory cards as normal. Looking on the front, nice little LED there too to indicate that it is paired and it is powered. So their timeline, like I mentioned, they are scheduling for a date of January 2022 for fulfillment. We will do our best to ship before this date if possible. And again, they're launching this in July of 2021. August will be the final testing. September to October, building components, PCBAs. November, December, production, assembly, and transit time. And this transit time is really where it can affect this fulfillment time. If they have problems getting through customs, getting through, everything pretty much comes through Long Beach. If they have problems getting through there, that could cause delays to this date. And then everything else here is who is Retro Fighters, where are we at with everything. So as seen in the below video, we already have a 100% working pre-production prototype ready to go. So that's one of the key things too about Kickstarter. You have to have a working prototype. All molds, PCBAs, and internal components are ready. We are in the final testing phase, and then we will start production. Here you can see the images of the PCBA and inner workings with the battery right there. And yep, confirmed, there are your rumble motors. Terrific! Glad to see that. Here is the analog stick board and everything like that. The pressure pads on the back of the D-pad, along with the X, square, triangle, and circle. Pre-production model testing. Let's check this out together. I mean, that's looking pretty responsive to me, which is a good thing. Get a little bit of, is that Rondo of Blood or Symphony of the Night? One of the two. But yeah, looks good. Looks really, really good. And again, I will have a link down below in the pinned comment to their Kickstarter page. And they've got reasons to access, or why you should back them on Kickstarter. You get access to the first batch. Typically, the first run sells out right away. That's no joke. Backers get order shipped before retail customers. They have delivered successfully on 4 other Kickstarters to over 10,000 backers. And I have been a Kickstarter backer of every one of those. Backers get updates here and access to exclusive behind the scenes on the production. And you save 50% or more off the retail price of $39.99. Their goals, 20,000 already funded. That must be their initial investment right from them to get things kickstarted. 120K is what they're looking to do to add compatibility for the PlayStation Classic Edition, which would mean it would have to have a separate USB 2.4 gigahertz receiver dongle. Bam, right there, kind of pointed out. And if they hit 200K, they will add an additional color that Kickstarter backers get to vote on. Again, why Kickstarter, risks and challenges, so on and so forth. So this is the Defender for the PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2. And this thing, I have to admit, looks amazing. I cannot wait to get my hands on one of these and do some testing. Oh yeah, you gotta believe we're gonna be doing some testing. If you can't tell, I am super geeked about this. I love the fact that they are just bringing their design inspiration, their design talents, their design aesthetics, that's the word I was looking for, design aesthetics, to the Sony PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2. And it's funny because I was recently thinking, you know, the PS1 and PS2 has never really had great wireless controllers. They've had wireless controllers. They've been garbage. And that's one of those things that, knowing the quality that they put into the Brawler 64, that they put into the Striker DC, I am super excited to be able to get this, to play on my PS1, play on my PS2, especially doing things like through the RetroTank 5X and everything. Both systems look stunningly beautiful. Ratchet & Clank with this. That's what I am looking for. Let me know down below in the comment section, is this something that, now that you know about, you are looking to go ahead and order? Again, I highly recommend heading to their Kickstarter. Just like I just mentioned, you'll get it before a retail customer would, and generally speaking, it is a little bit less expensive going through the Kickstarter than ordering it through your local dealer or retailer. Now, if you do want to order it through your local dealers and retailers, absolutely do that. That's the brick and mortar stores. That is the base of our hobby, and without them, we're stuck with eBay, so keep that in mind. I'm sure as these come into production, CastlemaniaGames.com will go ahead and have them listed on the website. Ryan has a great working relationship with Retro Fighters as well, and I'm willing to bet he will have these listed on the site for pre-order in the coming days and weeks. And the cool thing there too, say you want to get one of each of the colors, you can go ahead and do that, and he has a convenient payment service through, I believe it's a firm, where you can pay in 4 convenient payments. Makes it a little bit easier to spread the payments out over time for you. You also earn Castle Cash, that's his rewards program, with the more you spend, the more you earn that you can use towards future purchases. And Rock Solid 10, don't forget that 10% off promo code off of most items on the website. Very cool, very excited to see what Robert and the folks from Retro Fighters have when I finally get my hands on one of these. And in the meantime, I am off to go ahead and back this on Kickstarter myself. If you want to see other reviews of Retro Fighter products, stuff for the PS1, PS2, those videos are coming up for you right now. Thank you for watching this video. If you would like to support the future of Rock Solid Productions, you can do so by visiting our Patreon page at patreon.com/rocksolid. For as little as $1 a month, $12 a year, you'll get early access to all of our video content, exclusive content, and a whole lot more. You can also become a channel member here on YouTube for as little as $1.99 a month, and with that, you get a badge next to your name when you comment or post on the channel, and you are acknowledged whether you are a channel member or a Patreon supporter at the end of each and every one of our videos. You can also support the channel by visiting our Teespring store on screen now, where we have t-shirts, sweatshirts, hoodies, masks, cell phone cases, and much more. Again, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you soon.